now! I said stop it! Enough of this! Ever since I gave birth to you, nothing has been normal. I know you are a witch sent to disgrace me.
Mommy, please, I'm not a witch. I did not choose how I was born.
Since the day you came to this world, my husband lost his teaching job, my young bank caught fire.
Papa, it's not my fault.
And even my own father passed away that very day. You are bad luck. I regret the day I gave birth to you.
The child lowered her head. Her name was Shakira, a name that meant gratitude, but no one had ever thanked her for existing. And that was only the beginning. In the quiet village of Umudara, beauty was treated like currency, and Mrs. Ujoma was the richest woman alive. Her skin glowed like polished bronze. Her laughter once turned heads at the market. Even the elders whispered that no woman in 3 neighboring villages could match her elegance. She refused to farm or trade because she believed hard work would steal her glow. Instead, she walked proudly beside her husband, Mr. Ujoma, the respected village teacher, whose words shaped young minds. Then, Shakira was born. The midwife had paused when she first saw the baby, not because the child was frightening, but because the girl's eyes were strange, deep, old, quiet like a river that hides secrets beneath still water. And on the same day Shakira entered the world, tragedy arrived like an uninvited masquerade. Mr. Ujoma returned home carrying a letter, dismissed from his teaching position without explanation. Before sunset, lightning struck their yam barn, reducing months of harvest to ashes. And by nightfall, news came that Mrs. Ujoma's father had collapsed and died in a distant village. Grief twisted into blame, and blame found Shakira. Shakira grew up under whispers. Children avoided her shadow during moonlight games. Mothers pulled their babies closer when she passed. Some claimed animals went silent whenever she walked near the river. Others swore she saw her standing alone at dawn, speaking softly to the wind. But Shakira was not loud, she was not cruel, she was simply different. She loved listening to stories told by the oldest women in the village. She could sit for hours under the udala tree, tracing patterns in the sand as if writing messages no one else could see. Sometimes strange things happened around her. Once, a crying child stopped screaming the moment Shakira touched his hand. Another time, a dying plant near her window bloomed overnight without rain. And during a severe drought, she was seen staring at the sky just minutes before unexpected clouds gathered. Each event deepened the village's fear. Each whisper hardened her mother's heart. Everything changed during the New Yam Festival. Drums thundered like restless spirits. Masquerades danced across the square, their raffia skirts spinning in wild circles. Fire torches lit the evening with golden flames. Mrs. Ujoma wore her finest beads, determined to remind the village that she was still the most admired woman alive. She refused to allow Shakira near her, forcing the girl to sit alone by a cracked mud wall. But as the largest masquerade, Odogu Mu, entered the arena, something unusual happened. The masquerade stopped dancing. It turned. Slowly, deliberately, it walked towards Shakira. The drums faltered. Villagers held their breath. The masked figure knelt before the girl and bowed. Gasps rippled through the crowd like wind through dry leaves. Shakira's eyes widened, not in pride, but in confusion. She whispered something no one could hear. The masquerade arose and spun wildly, its bells ringing louder than thunder before collapsing to the ground. When the mask was removed, the dancer beneath it was unconscious, but smiling. From that night, the village fear turned into suspicion, and Mrs. Ujoma's shame became rage. Days later, Mrs. Ujoma prepared for a meeting with wealthy traders visiting the village. She stood before her polished bronze mirror, her most prized possession. Shakira entered quietly, holding a small calabash of water. "Mama, you forgot to drink." Mrs. Ujoma waved her away. "Leave me alone. Your face ruins my mood." Shakira turned to leave, but paused. Her reflection in the mirror did not move. Instead, it stared straight at Mrs. Ujoma. Mrs. Ujoma froze. She blinked once, twice. The reflection slowly placed a finger over its lips, as if warning silence. The mirror cracked down the center. Mrs. Ujoma screamed. By the time neighbors rushed inside, Shakira was outside in the rain, crying silently, while the mirror lay shattered like broken truths. From that day forward, Mrs. Ujoma refused to look at her daughter directly.